What's going on, my YouTube family? It is your boy Zary, and we got a patch, and we got a new character. So, no green screen for me today. I got myself up in the corner. I have a couple off-site meetings, so I'm kind of more dressed up, but it is right around 6 a.m. And we're going to quickly just go over the patch notes so everybody can get involved in that, in case you're not on Discord. And then we're going to jump into the game, and we are going to check out the new Thorn Shaman Okubi? Okubi? You know how I pronounce names. So maybe Okubi? We're going to go with Okubi. But let's quickly just go over this. It's not very a big patch. It looks like more bug fixes than anything else. But the new champion brings some interesting things to the game, so I want to talk about that a little bit. So in this update, they're bringing in Okubi. And then they are Arena. They've increased the points for wins and win streaks, but they've also increased the points of lost from failed attacks or defense. I find that very odd because they just changed the point totals, lowering them from defense, so maybe they're trying to balance that out to make more sense. And the weird thing is with that, which when I read it the first time, the more I thought about it, was you could just put like one person on defense to help everybody else out to climb, so maybe that's why they changed that. And, you know, failed attacks. I really don't like that. It depends how much it is, because you shouldn't be penalized for trying to beat someone as harshly as, you know, being maybe a defense or something like that. This is going to possibly stop people from just maybe picking off the ones they know they could win instead of trying to go for that full clear. But we'll have to see what it is and how many points they do lose. The system, they've improved notifications in Arcane Dungeon, Bounty Hunt, Guild Boss, and Hero Matrix Request. That's good, because I've gotten a few updates. I use an Android phone. I've gotten a few updates where it just says game information. So I don't know why I'm getting the update, so I hope that is fixed, because I would like to know if there is a Matrix request or things like that. Alright, next one up is System. Improved operation of hero banishment. Now scrolling will not select heroes by mistake. That is huge. A couple people reached out to me through DM saying, do you know what's going on with this? And I sent them over to their website to report a bug, so I'm really glad they're fixing that. Bug fixes. Ability. Fix the description error in the foodie abilities. Reduce XP cost from upgrading by 50%, not 20%. So that is massive. That is really going to save a lot in the XP jelly. Arena, they fixed an error in arena matching. Don't really know what that is. I wish we kind of knew a little bit more about that, but maybe it'll be easier. Who knows? Fixed an error where Winstrick's HP bar shows in the wrong position. Didn't notice that as well. Fixed an error where Blackthorn's Totem and Scarlet's Wolf did not have icons. Okay. Fixed a bug where Vance's ultimate ability does not ignore Yolanda's shield. That would have been rough. They also fixed an error in Atunia's trait. Now the trait will trigger with the correct round. Massive. They fixed mixing text in Russian. So all the Russian followers out there, hopefully that helps. Fixed a effect error in Lightwing Zachary's skill. They fixed lighting errors in Chapter 7 Substory Stage. They optimized display for certain iOS devices. That one is big because I did have one of my good buddies reach out to me and say, I'm playing on my iPad and it cuts off half the screen. What do I do? Again, I diverted them to the bug report, so hopefully that is fixed for him. Fix some other text display issues with certain languages. Fix the rewards of the monthly card where they were abnormal. Now the golden XP bonuses for the monthly card is 20%. That is big as well. And then fix the bug where opening the keyboard during combat would pause the game. I did notice that as well. So now let's jump over to the game and check out Okubi. Yeah, sure. Alright, so Okubi, very interesting aesthetic. Really, really love his staff. I think that is awesome. He's kind of walking on thorn stilts, so that's pretty cool. His overall stats, his attack is at a B, health is A, defense C, speed A, and crit rate C. So let's take a look starting with his trait. Demonic Flora. Demonic Flora inflicts an additional random stat down for 2 turns to a target of any ally's negative effect. Can only be triggered 2 times per round. And then when it is ascended, the random stats down can be triggered 3 times per round. So that's pretty solid. So he is benefiting your whole team. He is a wood champion. So the demonic floor, what that does is it inflicts bleed, ignite, or poison on all enemies for 2 turns at the end of their turn and damages all enemies upon their expiration. So he could be put in a bleed comp, he could be put in a burn team, he could be put into a poison team, but it is RNG based on what you're going to get. And you got to think too, you're not going to damage them like ticking, you're going to damage with the demonic flora expires. So you got to keep that in mind. Basic ability, Soul Eater. Soul Eater Bract deals 100% damage to an enemy and applies resistance down for 2 turns. This is big for a debuff composition. Lowering their resistance helps you apply those debuffs, so that's really big. His special deals Thorny Passage deals 100% damage to an enemy, removes a positive status effect, and applies no positive status effects for 2 turns. This is a really big thing. You're seeing a Dispel. You know, I do like that, so Focus could be big. I'm not sure if Focus goes against it. It helps put on debuffs, but I don't know if it helps take away positive status effects. So that is a question I will reach out and ask. But putting on no positive status effects is huge, especially if you're going against like a Yolanda Shield team or Connors, things of that nature. Windstrix could hinder Windstrix big time to apply that speed up and things like that. Then, ultimate ability is Dance of the Forsaken. It deals 100% damage to all enemies and summons a demonic flora for 2 turns. And we know what that demonic flora does. It puts on that bleed, ignite, or poison, and then expires at the end of the turn. It is on a 3-turn cooldown once you get all the abilities up. That is pretty massive. So, there it is, my YouTube family. Just a quick overview of the Okubi, the new hero epic. Really looking forward to that. And we'll see you on the next one. I love you. I'm out.